Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today we are with a brand new Renault Austral. This is the facelift 2025-2026 version. I'm here in Spain and I came here for 2 days to test drive to see this new facelift Austral, and to be honest, it looks more than a facelift. It looks really good. It comes with a lot of changes, exterior changes, which I was talking in a separate video. If you want to see the full review video, definitely check out that video. I have a separate video where I explain you the changes on the exterior and also the technical data, the space and material quality and so on. In this video we will drive it and I will give you a first impression review. I will have the car probably in a few weeks for a full review and test drive and consumption as always. I really like the new design language that Renault bring on the cars. It looks much better. The front end with this new grille with Renault logos everywhere, with headlamps which look really cool. 20-inch rims, by the way. We have Esprit Alpine version here, the top of the range version. The back end look also very nice. It goes really close to Renault Rafale, and now it comes in line with this design language that Renault bring new, and it looks really cool. And also another touch to the cars of the Renault is the matte color. The matte color look gorgeous, no matter which color it is, gray, white, blue, it looks really good. This is the key, the same key, of course. We go inside. By the way, the car comes with 4 control. That means the rear wheels can steer as well up to 1 degrees when you go over 50 km/h in a parallel direction, and on the opposite direction under 50 km/h to give you a better turning circle. Around normally it has, without this 4 control, around 11.2 meters, but with this have 10.1 meters. Aluminum pedals, great seats on this Alpine Esprit version. In the middle is not leather, here it's kind of recycled material. 98% of the materials are made from recycle. And I have my colleague here from
Green Startup.
If you want to check it out, you can check it out. I will leave it on the screen. Let's drive it. First, I won't reset the consumption. It's 7.6. My colleague drive on the highway, drive a little bit in the countryside streets. We just drive with the climatic system on, and also I stay a little bit here and the climatic system was on, but I'm really curious to see in the end what kind of numbers we can get. I start driving and I will give you more information as we go. So here is the stalk, by the way, on the new Austral. You go in drive, reverse up, parking on the side. Also on the Esprit Alpine you have 360 degrees camera, which shows you around the car. Pretty cool informations. I love the fact that Renault collaborate with Google and it has this Google map that shows you really clear the map and the streets and the traffic. Then you have some pedals behind the steering wheel from where you recuperate. So you see here you have the level of recuperation on the screen on the lower end. So you have around 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of recuperation. Here's the battery, because we have the full hybrid version today. This is the version. We don't have the mild hybrid here for test, so probably in the future I will test the mild hybrid, but for the moment we test the full hybrid. Is the version that I recommend you to buy as well. Here you can see the tank, and yeah, let's drive it and I will explain you more as we go. Let me adjust the mirrors because I forget to adjust it, and also the seats, electric adjustable seats. And the mirrors, pretty easy. You can adjust it from here, just like that. And then let's drive it. Now, Renault said that they improved the sound insulation on this new Austral, and as I was driving around on the right side, of course, I definitely noticed some improvement from the sound insulation and also the improvement from the engine. They say that they improve some parts of the engine, that the engine is much more silent now, so you don't hear too much noise from the engine, and also not too many vibrations. And to be honest, I feel like they improved the sound insulation from outside. I didn't hear too much noise from outside, which is good. Also we have double glass on the front and single glass on the rear. On the Esprit Alpine, on the Techno version, is just single glass. That's also very important, at least at high speeds on the highway. But overall it feels like it's a better built car. If you ask me, I would say around 10% better than the previous, 10 to 15% better than the previous version. Also, as you drive along the car, it's pretty stable. I like to drive around those twisty roads and it feels pretty stable. Now we are in comfort mode, but if we switch from here, I love the fact that you have this button that allow you to switch, and you have echo. Let's go in sport. Now in sport mode, the pedal become a little bit more responsive. It's a little bit more sensitive. You have one petrol engine, 1.2 liter, 3 cylinders, plus 2 electric motors. One electric motor 70 horsepower, one electric motor like a generator, 25 horsepower. The big electric motor, it's able to drive only in electric mode, and in the city up to 80% of the time only in electric mode. It comes with an automatic transmission, multi-mode, you know, like on the other versions as well. And the battery capacity, it's a 2 kilowatt hour battery. It's a pretty big battery for a full hybrid, which is great. Man, it stayed good. Now the suspension have been improved, and to be honest, I feel like it has a little bit less rolling, so it feels more stable, a little bit more planted on the ground. I can't say it's more soft, because it's not more soft. I think they kind of improve it in a way that it's much more pleasant to drive, at least in sport mode. And also here on Twisty Road, I didn't have too much time with the car, but for the time that I had, it feels really pleasant. Also, we have the 20-inch rims, which are bigger, and of course bigger rims, not super comfy, so you feel like they are bigger, but in terms of handlings and stability, I think the car, it's wonderful. I mean, it's drives really nice. Also, I like the steering wheel size and the grip, and the fact that it's flat up and down. Great visibility on the cockpit. It comes also with a head-up display directly on the windshield, which you have a very good visibility. Now from here you can also change the level of recuperation, so you can make it stronger. So when you release the acceleration, the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery without using the brakes. And I feel like it's pretty strong for a full hybrid. It's almost like a full electric car. I know some full electric cars that have the same amount of recuperation as this one. And then if you go to level 0, it's like just rolling right now. And then you recuperate, we go downhill. So that's very useful. I like it. Also, it seems to be very comfortable. And another thing that they improve is the side support of the seats. The seats are now different, and they improve the shoulder support and also the side support down here. And man, on those curved, twisty road, it definitely improved the comfort here, and it holds you extremely well, which it's something that was the purpose. So they managed to do this pretty well. Other important thing to notice here, suspension was improved, the sound insulation improved, the engine and the gearbox have been improved. I didn't have the chance to test it like harsh acceleration, but we can do that. Yes, indeed they improve. In the beginning, the previous version have a little bit more lag, more delay, but now it feels like it's a little bit more responsive. It has a little bit of lag, but that's normal. I mean, it's much better. It seems to be much better linked together. The electric motor, the petrol engine, it seems to work together a little bit better, a little bit smoother, and the software of the gearbox have been improved as well. So yeah, definitely have been made some improvement here to the software of the gearbox, to the collaboration between petrol engine and electric motor. Anyway, yeah, it's very pleasant. We drive a little bit on the highway a little bit earlier, and I can say a few words about the sound insulation. I can tell you that the sound insulation inside the cabin, it's much better at high speed. So yeah, I think yeah, they definitely create a better car in terms of driving feeling, in terms of performance and mechanical part, but also they make a much more attractive, much more beautiful car. So yeah, I don't know if it makes more sense to drive around here. You can change the driving mode from here, go back to eco, but in general, yeah, when you put it in eco, everything seems to move slowly. And also I noticed that right now we have a full battery, so as long as you have full battery, the car, as long as you don't push it too hard, the car will drive in electric mode most of the time. So in the city you can expect to drive up to 80% of the time only in electric, which is extremely good. But man, in general, I think it's a great family car, a great long journey family car with plenty of space, modular seats in the back. So yeah, overall a pretty good car. Plus it comes with a lot of safety features. I don't have the place here to set it up and to test it, but as long as I get the car for more time, we will test everything as always. So yeah, but yeah, a pleasure indeed. Suspension seems to be better, and I'm really curious. I will definitely set up and buy the car with the smaller suspension, 18-inch rims. I think that will be much more comfortable, and in combination with this new setup dampening suspension, I think will be a great configuration to have comfort, good stability, and yeah, and also the steering seems to be pretty precise and quite good setup. Just drive a little bit more, and we were on the mountain, and then we go downhill, and because we were on the mountain, you saw a little bit earlier, we have around 7 and something, and now this is kind of going down back from where we begin. So I guess the real consumption should be around here. You can see we have 6.3 liter, 6.4, kind of a mixed driving. But also what is strange is the fact that when I take the car from my colleague to drive it, I take it with 610 kilometer, and here we have range still left 660 kilometer, and we have half battery because we go downhill, the car recuperate, and we drive a lot in electric mode. So it's more efficient and more efficient and more efficient. The more we go down and the more we go back from where we start, the better efficiency it gets. So the car, it's extremely efficient for a car in this class, for an SUV. I think it's super efficient. Anyway, I really want to point out this because in the beginning we were going uphill, and you saw that 7 and something liter consumption, and I was also, why is that? Because usually they are more efficient. But now that we go down and I drive more and I see that we have to go down, I don't know the roads. That's why I try my best when I make the test to do it on the road and on the tracks and on the trip that I know. So I know I go on the highway, I know I go in the city, I know I go there, so I know that the car tell me exactly what's the consumption. So now I didn't know, so I have to add this in the end. So 670, 6.2 liter consumption, half battery. Yeah, very good. The efficiency, the number, it's great on the car. Brakes and pedal, the regenerative brake and physical brake seems to catch pretty good when you brake it. The transition between those two, it's pretty smooth. Anyway guys, I think that was all. I want to show you also the cameras one more time, and then we can end up this video. I find also a perfect place here to stop. Look at this, nice place. Going in reverse, you just go up like that. You can see now the bird eye view, and the resolution of the camera seems to be quite good, and it's quite clear. Also the resolution of the head-up display is quite good. Okay, and then you put it in park just like that, and that's it. Now you're in park. The car seems to be better linked together. So anyway, that was the video guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the full review with the same car, and stay tuned, stay close, because will come a full review, a full test drive as soon as I will have the car for a little bit more time. Let's check it one more time. How beautiful the exterior it is. Quite nice. Man, I love this matte color. Anyway, that was all guys. See you in the next one.